So Hunter, you're coming off an injury. Where are you at with running?
I love and hate running. I think I hate running the marathon distance. It's tough.
Did you enjoy New York? Like, did you enjoy the
I was
experience?
so lost in New York, just lost in it. You're just running through a sea of people, and you're like, all I care about is getting a sub 3, whatever it is, and feels like millions, but there's hundreds, maybe, I don't know, 50 or 100,000 people that are just screaming at you the whole time. And Casey told me to write my name on my bibs, which I did, so everyone's yelling at you and fueling you. And then you go to Tucson, and it's just dead quiet, stuck in the desert, just stuck in your mind.
How did that feeling compare, going from like the massive crowds to nothing?
It was kind of nice. Like, it was actually like little full polar opposite.
Yeah, there's like a bliss to it, just the purity of running in the road.
Yeah, it's just you and whoever's around you and cactuses.
It's nice.
There's nothing to distract you.
Any animals?
No. Some birds. But like, in New York, you see buildings, you see people.
It was cool. Even in my marathon, which was way smaller than New York, people see my name on my bib, and we're like, "Go Zach, go Zach!" It's nice.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I actually think fans are good. There's parts of New York though where there's so many people, and it felt sketchy. Like, there's fans like you're almost running them over.
Yeah.
There's no barrier.
Some people will just run on the course.
Yeah, people
I saw
just
that.
running across.
Dylan was running with you. It was great.
Yeah. Where am I at though? I mean, you're in a different position. You like just got the bug.
Mm-hmm.
Where you are right now, I got that bug in 2019 when I did my first marathon, and then I did one for fun like 2 months later, and then was like, I want to qualify for Boston. Tried to qualify for Boston the same year I ran my first, and went from a 3:45 to a 3:04 and missed Boston by 4 minutes. And then COVID hit, and I just started running them, and now I'm like, I hate it. I don't hate it, but I want to run a different distance.
So it was like mixed feelings, those marathons, like part joy but part just misery.
I was just sitting in Casey's office, and we were just talking about that. Anyone can just run the marathon, but it's the goal of going into it, of the time goal, that makes it difficult.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Everything's designed around a specific time.
It's so different versus someone just going in to finish, which is awesome too. It's sick, but it's like,
yeah, I
it's a
think
very
everyone
different
can go
thing.
out there and finish. It's like not hard to walk for 5 hours.
But it's funny because like for some people a marathon is like a fun personal experience, like a personal challenge. But some people like me, it is life or death. Like, I am betting my full mental state over the next 6 months on what happens at this marathon.
I totally get that. I sprained my ankle the week before New York, and I was like, am I really about to lose 3 months of fitness and not do this?
Yeah.
I got to show up and see what happens.
Like, I wonder where I'd be right now if I failed my Memphis marathon. I don't think I'd be anywhere close to how I'm ripping right now in life, because it just gave me so much confidence.
Well, you've just been on this like forward momentum since then.
Yeah.
Like you got to win from the run. Well, that's where that's interesting. Like, going back to this, people are like, oh, why do you run? Like, it's not fun. Well, it can like propel your momentum forward and make you feel like you're winning, and then it carries over to other parts of life. So like, you got this win in Memphis, and you pretty much just let it snowball from there, right?
Started there.
Yeah, it started there. Well, it felt like a win.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, what's next? And like, focus on Austin. But between Memphis and Austin, it's like, focus on 60 miles a week, which sucks.
I
Like,
love it.
You love it, but it sucks at the same time.
It doesn't suck to me at all.
No? Well,
There's like no sucking. I mean, no, I get it. It does suck.
like for
but,
me,
like,
it was always like every morning getting up,
Was
and
it
I'm
a
like,
chore?
my body's so stiff. My body, like my joints,
dude, it's wild how good I feel.
yeah.
I don't feel that.
Also, I like definitely wonder if it's just like the more you run, this depends on your body. Like, it just starts to get sore from it.
Yeah, because it seems like everyone gets hurt once they start putting in heavy miles.
You get hurt when you feel your best.
Yeah, which is how I feel right now. So I'm
Yeah.
aware of it.
And it's like something so stupid too. Like, dude, I was running in the bike lane, shattered glass bottle, didn't see it. It was clear glass. Stepped on top of it, rolled my ankle off of
So
it.
dumb. It's so dumb. Velko said he hurt his like ankle really badly from like getting hit by a biker or something, or
Yeah.
he hit someone on his bike or hit like a pole. Yeah, that's what scares me. That's how I feel like I'll get fucked up. It's like on my city bike, car door opens and I fucking go flying.
Yeah,
I still rip them around.
Yeah, me too. Those are the things you just can't control, though, which is why like a lot of athletes just lock themselves inside before important sports.
That's what I'm about to do.
Yeah, like
I feel
get
like
on the treadmill,
saying no to everything.
like treadmill the week before or whatever.
Yeah, right. Dude, I think it's crazy. Like, you're ripping around New York City. There's so much shit going on around you.
Yeah, there's like a million things that could go wrong every day.
That's why the only thing I think can help you is just You run in the same paths. You know every indent. You know every step. You know.
Dude,
eventually-
I honestly think some days when I'm running around New York, it's safer to run head first in the traffic, but in the bike lane, because you can see when cars
Yeah.
are pulling out.
it's
and you
not a
can
bad
s-
spot.
Versus when you're running street bike lane and cars pull out, they don't see you. Versus
Yeah.
if you're running at them, they're looking.
No,
Yeah.
that's how you're supposed to. You're supposed to run against traffic.
Yeah.
I have like my routine set though. It's like easy days. I like to run wherever. I like running through the streets because it actually slows you down. Like it forces you to run slow.
The stoplights.
Stoplights and
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like I ran right through like Times Square the other day.
Yeah.
Not like right through it, but like nearby because it's just like
that place is chaos.
it's chaos, but it slows you down. You can't run
Yeah.
fast. And so, but if any
If you're not
fast day,
careful though, you'll run someone over there.
I do run people over. It's fine. But yeah, no fast days though. Either Central Park or West Side Highway bike path. There's like no other option to me. I love the West Side Highway because bike path
Yeah.
it's so flat.
The east
It's nice. I ran
the
the other day.
east side's
side.
getting better, and
It's
now
nice.
there's like a whole new path all the way up to
Yeah, I did a full loop yesterday, 2 days ago.
one
From
of the bridges.
I crossed at like near Penn. Yeah, I crossed near Madison Square Garden. Went all the way over.
It's like 35th.
Yeah, and then ran down. It's nice on the east side.
Yeah.
You can do the full loop.
Also, just looks nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The view looking
in-
towards like the bridges.
Yeah. Looking at the bridges in Brooklyn.
So you're not really thinking about. Are you
I haven't
still
signed
set
up for
on-
anything. I
s-
haven't.
What about the half Ironman?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I need a bike. Need to buy a road bike, and I need a swim coach. But I
How's your
haven't
foot
signed
feel
up for it
today?
yet. It's a little stiff right now. It's like not 100%. Half Ironman doesn't bother me or worry me at all. What I'm worried about in the half Ironman is a swim. A 1.1 mile swim is, to me, scarier than running a marathon.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather sign up right now. If someone said swim a mile tomorrow or run a marathon tomorrow, I would sign up for the marathon. Even though the 1 hour swim's like an hour or 45 minutes or whatever it takes, I don't even know. I have no baseline.
It would probably be easier. The marathon would definitely be way easier for you. Yeah.
I would be concerned of drowning from people swimming over me.
yeah,
That's what they do in Ironman. It's like everyone
Really?
just runs to the water, and it's like every man for himself. Like, don't drown.
Such madness.
Like, I watch the videos, and people are literally just like trying to get around for speed. But
So yeah, it's like
I don't know. I ran a 5K a couple weeks ago, and I liked that
Did
distance.
you like it? That's like a brutal. That some people say that's
It's
the most
so
painful
brutal.
distance.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You love it. See, you
'Cause
so you
it's
love
like-
it.
it's
You
like-
love the short distance.
Yeah, 'cause it's like under 20 minutes of pain as hard as you can go. Under like 18.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Johnny Pace was like, yeah, I ran like a 14 something in college, 5K.
The fuck pace is that?
Like
It's under
4
5.
something. Yeah,
Oh
4
my
something
God.
probably.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because a 5-minute pace is like 15 something.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe I think you're wired for the short distance. I think you should just get healthy and start going to these.
I
New
think
York
I'm gonna
City
go to the
street
Armory
races.
on Thursday.
Yep.
and
So how
race
does
a
that work? They
200
have
meter.
races every week there.
You just walk in and tell them what you think you'll run in,
That's so sick. I'll
and
go
then
with
you
too.
just like level up.
Bro, I want to go too.
Yeah.
I've seen people post about that.
It's on
That's what it is?
Thursday. Yeah, you level up as you like compete. You get ranked for like what your time is, and then you level up, and then they just put you against people.
Where is it?
Deep.
Is it in New York City?
It's in like 100 something, I think.
Dude, I'll come with you and like record you running and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna run a 200. I need
Let
spikes.
me know when you want to go. I'll come.
The Armory is on.
That's super sick. And you can just hop in races. I think that's so cool. Yeah, bro, I think that's what you should do. You should go and just get healthy and start ripping these races and destroying kids. I think that will get
yeah,
you.
it's the Nike Track and Field Center at the Armory.
Bro, I think that will make you feel like a madman again. I think you need it. Trust
I
me.
just the marathon. I don't mind. It's pretty deep actually. It's at like 172nd Street, 170,
You'll get there. You
168.
can take a train.
Yeah.
You should do that. I think that's what you should do.
I miss
Personally.
racing bikes. I miss racing motorcycles
Why
the
don't you
most.
do that? You just have to bounce out of the city though. It's tough. Can't do it
Yeah,
here.
the motorcycle's too difficult.
That's
to-
the thing. I was talking to these ultra guys. He's like, yeah, you probably should just focus on like marathons and road stuff now because you live in New York. It's like you really can't run
I
trails.
mean, dude, trail running is the best in the world.
And
if
you
I
just
could
can't
trail
do
run
it.
every
You just
day,
can't do it here.
I would trail
to
run
leave.
every day. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, how you feeling? What's your time goal? I know you keep changing it. What's the
so the
official
way I think of
from-
it, some people call this Sahil calls this A, B, and C goals for the marathon, right? So for my first marathon, my A goal was a 3:15. My B goal was a 3:30, where I would have been like, okay,
No plan Bs, bro.
I agree, no plan,
plan
Bs, but
Bs.
this is to
Plan
me
Bs
this is
for
kind
last
this is,
minute resort.
to me this is a slightly soft mentality, like to have a plan B that makes you happy, but and then C is finishing the race. For me right now, my stretch extreme goal is like a 2:50.
Yeah, honestly, I feel that. 'Cause I set a
What?
245 and blew up, but I also was like, give it my all.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, you probably could have done it if you paced yourself right.
Yeah,
I
I actually think I could have like done significantly better if I didn't wear those damn vapor flies.
So that too. If you pace
like,
yourself,
I'm haunted. I'm literally haunted every time I look at the
I know.
shoes in my house. I look at them
Yeah,
and I'm like,
throw them out.
fuck.
You don't want those unless you like
He's-
want to keep. I would throw them out.
Yeah. They're good for short distance. They're just awful
Yeah.
feeling for long.
So right now, like it's changing week by week because my paces are every long run is like a huge set of data, right? That kind of is determining what I can do. So it's like I did this 10-mile test 2 weeks ago, and that really gave me confidence. Did 6:32 average pace, like descending, and I think could have. And there were some like freaky paces at the end, like 6:10, 6:02, 6:06. So this Saturday, gonna go out and try to clip. It's a 22-mile workout, 2-mile warm up, and then 20 miles at 95% of my marathon pace, which
It's like a 6:34 or it's like 6:55 or something.
it depends. It depends if we're going off a 2:53 goal. That's my goal right now. That's my pace goal right now, 2:53. But I'm like hitting that. So in my brain, it's like, okay, 3 more hard weeks of training. I'm going to be under 6:30. Sub 2:53 marathon is a 6:37 average pace. A sub 2:50 is a 6:29 average pace. And when I was doing my long runs recently, like a 6:25 average pace was starting to feel real comfortable. Like I could hold that for a long stretch.
Are you doing nutrition on these? Are you testing it yet?
What do you mean?
Like, are you getting your stomach prepped for like different hydration fuels or anything?
Yeah, I'm not doing the best job. Like a few times I had to stop and get like water at like you know the blue bottle on the West Side Highway.
Yeah,
the
but
Chelsea
like, are you
Pierce?
testing with your goos and are you
Yeah,
testing?
always.
okay,
I bring
yeah.
both these. All my long runs I have goos with me, like a bunch. I'm gonna
Dude,
do
something you should do between now and or you should do for your 22 mile. This
yeah
weekend?
Saturday.
You should simulate race morning. Wake up the exact time you have to wake up. Eat on the exact schedule 2 hours or 3 hours before, and simulate like it's a race morning.
You're right.
Because is that your last long run?
It's one of the last.
Basically, on like your last furthest distance run, you should simulate your entire morning, your digestion,
No, you're right.
hydration, everything, and the day before.
You know what? I think I trust myself so much with the nutrition. In terms of like how I can feel how many carbs I need. The only thing I don't trust myself on is the water. I struggle at drinking water. I need to
Yeah.
start ripping a gallon every day.
I mean, there's
bringing in a
people like
gallon.
Casey who don't drink a single drip of water
crazy.
until like mile 20
That's crazy to me. I can't operate that way.
because their body just that's how they train.
And right now, like the way I've been drinking, I need to just pound more water
Yeah.
and like get a gallon every time I walk in the office every day. I'm gonna start doing that because I'm not getting it enough. Because I'll need someone. The two big changes I'm making with nutrition from the first one is one, just a shitload more water, and the first one I think I did 6 gels, but this one I'm gonna do probably 8 this marathon, 8 gels, and I'm gonna have last marathon someone met me twice with water with electrolytes, and this one I'm gonna do I think 3 times, 3. So I'll bring a water out with me probably.
That's nice.
Toss
I've
it.
never had that
You need
opportunity.
it. Oh, you could have.
Yeah.
You just didn't. You could have gotten someone. You could have gotten someone. You just have to ask them.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean that's
It's a game
good.
changer, and to get someone to run with you a little bit at mile 22. So
I was Dylan at New
yeah,
York.
that's why I want you guys to come. I want if you can help me because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, because last time my dark place was I have to find the exact miles, but I think it was mile 19 to 23. So those 4 miles, right? Those 4 miles for me were very, very, very dark. After that, I got my legs back. But so I know like that segment, like 20ish, 19 to 23, I'm gonna be in the dark place, and then after that, I'm good. I'll get my legs for 3.
Yeah,
Probably.
after I ran all these and I'm just like nothing is ever the same. It pisses me off.
I'm so. What do you
Like-
mean? What do you mean?
You can predict as much as you want and like try and be like
Yeah,
Is-
why? You think I just got lucky on my first one? And just had a
no,
good
I just
day?
think there's so many factors on every single
Yeah.
hydration, diet, humidity in the air, weather, wind, hills.
Yeah.
If it's
Well, like I said, the bottom line is
even
I'm
the
going
start,
to.
like even down to like,
Yeah.
can you pace well on your own?
On the
Do you have
hills.
adrenaline? Do
hills.
you accidentally go too hard? Do you not go enough?
Well, Austin has a 3-mile hill to
cramp?
start.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the thing. Right now, whatever my basically potential is on a flat course, I'm automatically like 3, 4, 5 minutes behind that, right? Because I'm on a hilly course. Basically, that's how it
Depends
works.
though. Yeah.
I think
Yes,
that's how it works.
but you can make up some time on downhills
Sure,
efficiently.
that's a good point.
Like if it's what goes up, you got to go down.
That's a good
So
point.
if there's decent like downhills and you can run fast on the downhill and still not blow up.
It's not that much worse than Memphis. It's like 200 more. Memphis was like 800 feet up and down. This is like 1,000 feet up, 800 down.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
that different.
1,000 feet in marathons are decent.
It's a lot. But yeah, I'm so excited, bro. I'm like every day I'm just so excited. I'm ready to go and fucking kill it and like it excites me so much to be like one of the fastest runners on like the social media world. I think I can be. I'm not gonna get to like elite levels anytime soon, but like
I mean, I think I saw what's Matt Choi like at 258. He just broke sub 3 first time.
I think he broke sub 3 before.
Yeah.
Not that recently. He's going for sub 3 in Austin. I'm not even considering sub 3 as a goal. Like I'm like past that mentally, you know, which is like kind of fucked up. But like I'm not even considering.
Yeah, I was too. Yeah, I fucking blew it. So
Yeah.
I mean, got it once.
I mean, it's good to have that mindset. I feel like because then if I do for whatever fail and get like 257, it's like, oh, it's still a big W. Still got sub 3.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
then
it's-
it
you know what
makes
I
you
really
sign
want,
up
though?
for another one a month later
Yeah.
and then go attempt again.
Well, you know what it is also? I learned that now the real Boston qualifying time is 2:53. Did you know that?
It changes every year.
Well, yeah, it's like it's technically 3 hours, but to really get in the race, you have to be 2:53.
I know.
And that also gets you into New York. I'm pretty sure 100%. You get into New York the following year with a 2:53. So I would get in 2025 guaranteed.
Yeah, because I ran a 256 and it said I needed a 253.
Someone at the run today said he's going to get me into New York, which is pretty sick.
Nice.
For a pretty low, like I think I have to donate a certain amount, but not bad.
Yeah.
So where are we at with the run cult? What are your thoughts on what we need to change, what needs to get better? Your thoughts on today?
I like the structure, actually. I like the route. I like the structure of let pace groups separate.
Worked good today. I love
And
watching
what
your
I've
group.
realized, like my group, well, people will just fall off and then join the next group.
Correct.
So it's like if you want to push, just come out and run with us till you can't. And I think more people will start doing that.
You should say that next time.
Yeah, like come push with us, and then when you're tired, drop back.
Before we leave tomorrow, after I make my little announcement speech, you say that. Say like,
Yeah.
come run with me, stay as long as you can, and then you just drop off and join Zach.
Exactly, because like one kid came up to me, he's like, "Dude, I haven't ran that hard in a long time."
It's awesome.
So it's
It's
cool.
awesome.
The sprints I really like. I did 8 today. I did my 4 and then turned Strava off. I was like, I'm done, and then
Yeah.
I did 4 more,
I love it
which
because it's fun. You want to race people.
yeah, I like racing. That to me is like good. That's what and like in the beginning we're like we didn't really want to like make it a race, but now I realize like everyone pushes harder. I'm like if you like pair up with someone who's similar speed,
Yeah.
and race.
Well, it should work that way because like people are finishing the 5 miles at the same time, so they should be relatively close on the sprints. Not always, but close enough.
Yeah. Also, I don't think a lot of people like consistently sprint or even sprint in the first
Bro,
place.
none of them do.
But also know the run club is pushing sprints, and it gets you feeling so good.
Do you think we should do 5 sprints? I was thinking just do 5 miles, 5 sprints. So
I mean,
simple.
there was people today who just dip, and
They
I
dip.
see it, and I'm
They don't
like,
do them.
they just leave right when they get there, and it's like I want to kick them out. I want to kick them out.
You should try to remember who they are and kick them out. I won't even message them. Just kick them out because I make it a rule. You have to.
But
run.
yeah, I think that rule is great.
All those girls are running. The girls who came all ran.
Yeah,
You can do it.
everyone's running, and there's kids just dipping. I'm like,
It's not good. Well, some
dog,
people
you don't have the mentality to be here.
Yeah, the one guy dipped today who's actually training for a run. He's like training for a marathon. He's like, yeah, it's not in my program, but like, dude, 4 sprints, it's like it doesn't do anything to you, right?
If
I don't think
anything,
it
it'll
does.
help you run faster in a marathon.
That's what I think. But
Dude, I didn't even follow. I followed a plan off Chat GPT and somehow miraculously
wild.
sub 3. Like,
wild,
I've never hired a coach once in my life.
bro. It's life changing. It's life changing. Not
I know.
just
Like,
because
when I see your time will determine if I go do another
bro,
attempt.
the reason, like honestly, part of me is like, let's say theoretically I bomb the marathon, it would suck, but like, I'm proud of the times. This Saturday is a mini marathon. What I'm doing, if I hit paces, I'll be proud of that forever. That's how I view it, bro. It's not like a game. Like I'm not just going out and training.
Yeah.
I'm like killing myself. Like that to me is a race. It's what it is. Also, I'm sharing it with like tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
So there's like that pressure.
You're building that
I feel the
community.
pressure. I realize most people don't feel that. You feel a little bit of that, like regular people. That sounded douchey, but like I feel the pressure.
Dude, I felt like I just like talked up a big game for like Tucson and then just blew up.
Nah,
And, like,
that's what I'm
all
doing.
I had to do was
Shitty.
all I had to do was pace with Casey and his coach, and I would for sure
Yeah.
ran that
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So it's like it comes at the same time. Actually, you are battling ego.
You are, but
Like-
I'm going all in. I'm gonna let myself have
Yeah.
ego and see how it goes.
Yeah, it's fun, and then it's like doesn't work out, you get humbled and have to go back to do it again.
My advice on the coach thing, which I think this is correct, is if this is your first race, do it yourself, learn everything on your own because you need that period of like self knowledge, and then if you keep going and you want to really go for a hard time for yourself, get a coach.
Yeah.
I think you
mean,
should've
what's
gotten a coach
interesting
for
is
Tucson.
in high school when I was like 13, 14, 15, I was like self-coach for mountain bikes, and I told my dad, I'm like, I'm going to win this race. First race I ever went to on a mountain bike. And he just looked at me. He's like, go do your best, son. He's like, I went and won that. I sat in second, third the whole time and followed first and saw their moves and then
Yeah.
passed them in like the last 100 feet. And he was like, I didn't want to tell you, but like years later, he's like, I really doubted. I was like, you've never had a coach. You just go outside and ride your bike and come home 2 or 3 hours later. And I didn't want to like burst your bubble. I wanted you to like go out there and win it if you could. And he's like, you went out there and won it, which surprised me and everyone. I was like, man, my kid just said he's going to win it. And he's like, if you can coach yourself, I think it's like really cool because it's like no one else is pushing you. Obviously, at a certain point, get a coach.
The thing is,
And,
there's
like,
a reason why none of the great runners have coached. None of the great runners coach themselves.
No. And now I realize like if I want to get any faster, I need
You know why it is?
structure.
I think it's half the programming, but I think it's more so
It's accountability.
it's that, but it's more so you don't have to think about your training anymore. You
Correct.
have to do it. You become a
It's
machine.
scientific. It's data.
You become a machine.
Yeah.
And yeah, you have to go push paces as fast as you fucking can. But bro, remember? I don't know if you remember when I was in here before my first marathon, how much time I was spending learning shit for the marathon.
Just like
was
let
all I
someone
was
do it for
doing.
you.
It was all I was doing. And
Yeah.
now if I do have a question, I just text Jonah, and he makes I trust him with the program. I'm getting the amount of progress, bro, I've made in 4 weeks is ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I would think about
That's
remember our
because
race.
the
Remember our
way
race?
the way like I even looked at your plan and I was like, damn, I didn't do a single type of this workout.
I thought it was
ever.
like too much too, but it's
Like
It's
I look
incredible.
at your workouts like I've never done a single one of
Anything like
these.
that.
No, just because I never do like 1 mile intervals.
insane.
I just go out and run.
Well, and it's also this like when I sell marathon programs, probably with Jonah, the way he structures these long runs, the 18-mile runs, because there's fast segments throughout, they go by like this.
Yeah.
So fast, so fun.
Are you doing music and stuff, or are you doing listen to your thoughts?
I do almost always music. It helps
Yeah,
me.
honestly, like I
Marathon,
don't
though?
care what anyone says, but if you want to put stuff in, if you want to listen to podcasts or music while running, do it.
The Dark Place playlist, go listen, download it on Spotify. Yeah, I agree. But I do think for the marathon, you should be silent. You have to go and like experience the glory of it.
I
You
did both.
music. What about
No,
Tucson?
I didn't put music in until 17 miles in New York
Really?
to the end. Yeah, I ran the whole first 17 engaged with everyone, talking, and actually like literally
Talk to people?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude,
Dude, you know what Sahil did for his marathon? He listened to a fiction audiobook. That is pure psycho. A
Yeah.
fiction audiobook running 650, running a 3-hour, sub-3-hour marathon. That to me makes me understand that Sahil is just a not normal person. He's absolutely insane. He needs to get help.
yeah.
And like he
I try to watch his ice bath videos, and I'm like, I can't watch this. He needs to get help. Sorry, bro. If you listen to this,
me and him are both like shirtless YouTubers now. We're joking about it. It's like all
he
those-
has like 20 shirtless thumbnails.
they're all the same.
It's the same thumbnail 20
like-
times.
The problem is, yeah. The problem
Sorry,
is
Sil.
everyone wants to be Sam Sulek now, and like no one's gonna be able to. You have to find your own way to do that raw. type
Yeah, I
of
mean, I
content.
saw a lot of tweets about that. It was like Sam's a genetic bull or like genetic warhorse or whatever. Like you look at him, like people want to. Like I've been going to the gym. I look at his shoulder exercise.
Yeah,
I rip like 4 of the workouts. Amazing.
yeah, it's good.
I go to him to see like something new, how he does it. I skip in, watch 1 minute.
The reason I like him is because he has this thing. It's very simple, and he's like, yeah, just go spam your favorite exercises. So it's like if you like leg extension,
when you spam,
That's what I did for years.
your shoulders just get.
bro, I know that's all I've done for years. I have good shoulders because
Yeah,
that
I'm
one
literally
thing,
only
lateral
hitting
raise.
shoulders. I just hit shoulders.
Here's a tip for that: when you're
4
doing
days a
those,
week.
just fucking imagine someone pushing down your shoulders
Yeah.
while you do them.
Yeah.
And for someone listening, and like you fucking get jacked from that.
Dude,
Your shoulders
also
get jacked
Bulgarian
up.
split squat might be like one of the best workouts for running.
Yeah, I'm not training legs. I probably.
Yeah, you probably don't need to though.
It's I probably do though. You know what's crazy? Remember that leg pain I was telling you about before my first marathon? Gone. Nothing.
Yeah, your body just,
it just
ran through it.
Ran through it.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
yeah, that's kind of normal though. Like you'll start running, just have random pains. One day, wake up, you won't. You have
I
a new
think it was
pain.
like a shadow. What is it called? Shadow illness, shadow injury.
Not sure.
It's like when you phantom injury. It's like when you feel. It's just when you're playing mind games the week of a marathon. But so dude, like the way I picture your shit this year, I want to see with the running. I want to see you fucking go to the Armory, dominate these races, bring the guys from the run crew, the run cult
To the
speed
Armory.
team, bring them to go races, bro.
Yeah,
And this becomes the heart of the run cult. Can't you see that happening? You get
Yeah.
people.
I
who
think
wanna run
I
fast.
think I'm gonna go to the Armory on Thursday. I'm trying to decide if I want to run it or just go check it out.
I'll
Kind of
go
want
do
to
it
run a
just scope it.
200 meter though.
I'll go do it
200
just
meter
scope it.
is less than what we did today. It's like a 27-second sprint all out with spikes.
Yeah, it's hard. You have spikes?
I'll buy them.
You should go practice running them first. I feel like.
I'll literally go put a PR 200 down the
Okay,
track
Go do it.
tomorrow. It won't even affect fitness.
Do it.
I need to buy some spikes. I actually get to talk to Joe and see.
That's
if he
what's
has
sick.
some.
You can kind of sprint a lot, right? You can sprint only multiple times a week.
I've been sprinting. Yeah, it's very lung based. plus endurance.
I feel like you're strong. Like strength helps with sprinting, right? Having
It's
more
more you
muscle.
can throw your arms. Yeah,
I would.
I don't know. I feel
would-
skinny every day though.
So do I.
I'm like 170 or 165
Yeah, it's
pounds right
crazy.
now.
I need to get my diet in hard now. I weigh like 200.
Bro, just eat ground beef and steak every day.
Bro, I've just been eating candy for like 2 weeks.
I know you eat the worst shit. Like this stuff. This is the worst.
So tired.
This is awful.
I know. I'm tired though. It's not that. I used to be super addicted to these.
Uh,
I'm doing better now.
I mean, none of these are good.
This one I think is relatively okay.
No, none of these are good for you, bro. Anything that advertises with Sour Patch neon colors is just trying to attack your dopamine with this can and get you to buy it. It's amazing marketing.
What else? Anything else you want to talk about? We went 27 minutes. We got some good casual banter.
Yeah, it's pretty much all over the place. What number
No, it's all
video
about
is
running,
this?
though.
Yeah,
All
what
about
number?
running.
What video is this? What is it?
14.
2
Every
weeks
day.
in. 2 weeks in.
2 weeks in.
Long
They're
way to
getting
go.
better.
Yeah, long way to go.
The last one I posted was.
Also, wait, did you get a head count on how many people came today? Did you count the photo?
Yeah, I counted. I was about. I have to recount it because I did it quickly, but I think 47. So like basically the same exact amount.
With new people.
I think over half were new. So
Yeah,
like probably
that's good, though.
60% were new.
That's good.
It's good. The reason I think that is because
Well, people came in for the first one from like a lot of different
it
places.
was like a meetup.
Yeah.
So now you lost those people.
Honestly, that's really good for being a holiday. Like a lot of people could just sleep in, and not show up. It was
think so,
also
too.
so cold.
That's what I mean, bro. Like if we hosted Endorphin's biggest run, I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure is their Saturday run. They do it at 9 a.m. and they get like 200 people. If we hosted a run at that time, if you or someone,
If we marketed it well,
if we want to just bring a long run into the weekend, I think it would crush.
yeah.
So maybe we do that soon. But I think next week we start announcing and teasing the speed group and how it's gonna work. I decided is you
I
have
think
to
we should give it a month and let like more people show
Fine,
up
you're
and see
right.
who comes back. Because
You're
right now
right.
we're still like people are coming in and out. As we're
You're
2
right.
weeks in,
Fine,
we
you're
have
right.
no clue who's gonna stick around.
next week I want to add something. I think every week you should add something. Because I want to have a new thing every time. That's gonna get people something. I'm trying to think of something like it could do a sprint, but that's tough, cold. People get hurt. Someone threw up today. Do you know that?
It's good.
I gotta brainstorm. So we need a ritual.
I think we should make them stand on a corner with a sign that's like
Homeless?
I joined a run cult.
And they take a picture with a sign.
Yeah, just
saying,
like-
I joined the cult,
I joined a cult or something like.
and then we post it or something.
It's like when some kids lose in fantasy football, they gotta do some crazy things.
And
Dude,
you
we
have-
need to create an admission system that's like a check-in, and we see who's actually there,
Yeah, we gotta figure that out. to know
so
who's
that we can
coming.
see who comes, and it links to their profile.
I think maybe next time.
Is
we'll
there
do
any
something.
apps that do that? Like, are
There
you
is.
like an attendance app type thing? Because
Yeah.
then we can see who comes consistently, and create
Um,
like a point
Could
system.
even just like point system. I like that idea. Gamify it even more.
yeah, gamify it.
Or even just like going up to everyone in the beginning and asking their name. You could do that quickly. It's only 40 people. Or you get there early. That's what you do. You show up early with a clipboard or something, or a tablet, and you're like, or even on your phone, and be like, hey, tell me your name as they come in. That's probably the best way. Spots. I agree, kind of.
But if
The
you
problem
have,
is
you
it's
can't have
so-
a group of. If you had 100 people, we couldn't go there.
You couldn't do it.
Yeah, like the only reason it works
the
is because of where
max.
we are right now. But it's not safe, and like
Okay.
we have to think of like everyone in this
So
group.
let's-
Like you don't want someone to get hurt, and then it's like.
I
they're
honestly
blaming
feel like
us.
it sounds bad. I feel like it's their fault if they're getting hit. You just tell them stay out of the bike
Yeah,
lane.
no one has any situational awareness
know.
either.
I'm
It's
yelling
just
at
like-
them like stay out of the bike lane.
But you got to realize too, it's
You don't want people to get
it's a
hurt.
highway. That
No, I
bridge
know.
is designed to be a highway
No,
for
I get it.
bikes.
We'll actually get in trouble if we block it. Like cops will come and like say shit. Probably.
I don't care about cops.
Neither do I. But
I'm more worried about like someone getting ran over by a bike
yeah.
going 20
So
down that
so
hill.
okay. So I think what we do is yeah, I'm gonna look around for new spots. I don't want to do the track. I feel like that's just lame. And I think
And the way we do it is we have someone on a city bike to the other side, and you can't cheat. You have to collect an
Strava
item.
can check everything.
No, you have to collect an item.
Sure. A black flag and carry it back like a mini
Just like
one.
something small. Like it could just be a piece of paper, but it's like
Yeah.
that way you can't cheat. Or it's like taped to the pole
I like that.
across the bridge, grab it and run back.
And I think we could do the sprints more organized where there's no bike issue. I think we could. That lane is big enough for two people to sprint up.
Dude,
and two
today
people to
was a
jog down.
holiday. That's why it was empty.
You're right.
It was packed the other day. The only way it works is if you start way earlier.
All right, I'm gonna scout different spots. You're right, kind of.
We just have to tell people like, come down and get out of the way.
The problem is you're right. People are dumb. You can't.
It's not even that people are dumb. It's that there's so many people pushed together and.
But no, I just pictured, dude. It's a short sprint. What if you just kept someone on the middle of the road and you said, hey, and they're watching. They're saying, hey, stay out of the bike lane. I think that would work.
You know what I think we do actually? moved the staging into that, not under. Under's too compacted. That's where the bridge gets the smallest. We move it back.
Yeah,
and
you're
you
right.
go flat, then uphill. Okay.
Yeah, I can do
We
that.
push it back to where there's a lot more room, and then everyone's not stuck. Cause under that
It's
arch
tight.
is dangerous.
Yeah, you're right.
Because then people are coming down and they back, like they're paying attention to you, and then they step
right.
backwards. All we have to do is move at the start point
Okay.
further down the bridge to
Okay.
that little parking area. That
Okay.
you know what
yeah,
I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. All right. Yeah. I'll keep brainstorming. Sometimes you just have to drive around the city. I feel like on a bike and just look for like, oh, this little ramp is empty.
Not many hills in New York.
I know the perfect one is Upper West Side. You know the one?
I
I'm
know
talking
it
about?
is. Yeah,
So
it
that
goes
would be
into like.
Fucking
Yeah.
perfect. It's,
Honestly, my favorite hills in New York are in Central Park.
no, I know that would be even better. But it's like, I think eventually, get the speed group going and then start. Once we get big enough, start a Central Park group. But we'll figure that out later. All right. Wanna wrap
Could
it here?
also do like a track night speed day. Where it's like
Dude,
show up to the track. and
Bro,
just
whenever you
blast.
want to start adding shit, I'm ready. Like,
Okay.
add a speed day. That's
I'm
a
just
good
trying to
place
get my.
start
I'm
too.
trying to get my foot. I keep saying that, and then I keep running.
I think adding a speed day is a great place to start.
Yeah, or maybe speed day is like
Tuesday. Should be
Run
Tuesdays.
Colts is going to the Armory and like
That's
come
sick, too.
do this distance.
Well, I think the way it would work is like Tuesdays the speed workout, Thursdays the Army go and race with the Run Colt race team. I think should be the
Just like
name.
once you start having more
Shit.
more stuff, then you can't do your own training.
you just can't be responsible. You need people who can run it. If it's
Yeah,
a
or you just go
business.
do your own training and let them do whatever they
That's
want.
why, like right now, the only thing I'm committing to right now is my easy run on Mondays. You know, because it's literally around me. This thing. Not necessarily. I probably wouldn't be doing it if I was. It'd probably be slightly different. But
I don't know. I had a crew today. My friend showed up,
how many people did you have?
like
15?
7 or 8.
No, running with
today.
you. 7 friends.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. How many people were in the front with you? Like 15.
I don't even know.
It looked like 12 to 15,
Yeah,
It was
it's-
good.
It's like
which I
third
love.
of the group.
I
Maybe.
was so happy when I was watching you guys on the West Side Highway just rip. I was like, that's what I.
I was like,
fucking
you guys ready to
wanted."
go? I'm like, let's push it. And they're like, dude, you're running a 7-minute pace. You want to slow it down? I was like, whoa, shit. This
I
felt
looked at your Strava. Yeah, it's like 7. You ran
Easy.
fast, like under
it's like,
7:30s.
let's go. Cool. Let's make it easy.
But I fucking love it because no other run club is pushing like that. Not the ones I see. Like
No.
a girl here today said to me like, oh, I go to like Dirty Bird, but it's kind of slow. Like it's like, that's what she said. I'm like, fuck yeah.
I want to be known in New York
As
as,
the
a
savages.
kid leading the fast group at a run club, and that like we're
Yes.
pushing. And the goal that would like to get to with this group is we go out and we just set a pace. And like if you fall off, you just fall back
Yeah.
to another group. If people want to push, dude, I'll push a 6:30 for 5 miles. I'll push a 6 if people want
Do
to.
it. Do it.
But like, most people, no one in the group would. I mean, there's 2 guys that would, but they're trying to have an easy morning.
Yeah.
But
Most
also, like,
people
we'll
won't.
get into that.
Most people won't want to go. I think save that for the speed workouts. People will go.
Yeah,
7:30s.
my thing though is I think it's sick. Like once you get to the West Side Highway, that's where the interval starts,
You
and
just
it's
rip.
West Side Highway to the end, to the tip, and then
Yeah.
you go easy.
To
or
the
like-
ti- so like Clinton Street, you're saying?
No, to like the tip of Manhattan.
But
To,
I
like,
don't know where
Battery-
that is though.
It's like where the ferry is,
Okay, yeah.
So, like-
that's where it ends.
kind of. Because wait, under the bridges, it's fine, but
Yeah.
there's options.
We just gotta keep playing around and every week iterating. That's it. Every week a little better. So next week, like
This week was so much better.
so much better.
Yeah,
So much better. It felt organized. It was to me. It felt effortless to run.
dude. Even walking up, there's already like people waiting at the statue talking.
Way more
Everyone's waiting
people.
there. Like we got there later, and people are already there
So
socializing.
the one
and
thing I'm gonna
talking.
say next time, which actually matters, is say, hey, if you see someone you don't know, give them a fist bump, say what's up, because that
Yeah.
actually makes people do it.
Yeah.
People were too quiet. in the
Also,
beginning today.
people of today were starting to wear other colors. I'm like, you don't follow rules.
We got 2 people, and I'm gonna tell them. I'm every time I.
Some
know,
people don't have black. I'm like, how do you live in New
They're
York?
lying. They're lying. I'm gonna tell them.
You
Not
might
to,
have to instill a uniform if you don't listen.
we gotta get sponsored and get kits.
We
That's
need
what I want.
On Running. If you listen to this, we want On Running to be
On
the
Running.
official sponsor of Run
We'll get
Colts.
one, bro. It's a fucking perfect on-brand play for some people.
I just want On. On's sick.
On's the best. Yeah.
I want On.
Their gear is nice too. I
I
like
want
their clothing.
yeah, because it's like if you had the Run Colts then On logo, it's like Run Colts On. Like you're turned
Yeah, it's
on.
not
Like
bad.
you're ready to go. Like
I'm down. I want to pitch that. I love it.
turn.
Yeah.
Like it could even be. Yeah. Like, I just like I wasn't on today this weekend.
It's the only shoes I wear outside of the Sauconys for racing.
Yeah, there's a lot of padding in them.
I like it though. You don't like
yeah.
it?
I don't know yet.
I like it. It makes my feet feel good. No foot pain, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's
Jonas said it's better for me. He said like, dude, running the cushiony shit, it protects your feet. Makes sense.
yeah. I mean, I ran in like the lightest racing shoes you could
Yeah, it was
use, and
dumb.
they fucked
No
me up.
offense.
So
You should have, dude. You can't even get my shoes now. It's kind of fucked up. Saucony Endorphin Elite, they're sold out everywhere and apparently being canceled.
just go to
No, you can't find them. You have to buy them on eBay for like $500.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I bought the vapors on
It's
StockX.
crazy though.
I bought like if I need a shoe quick, I go to StockX.
I don't even know if they're on there. I
You'd
gotta
be
check that. You're
surprised.
right.
You'd be surprised. There's gonna be super.
It's fucked up though. I
price
don't understand
inflated.
it. It's like such a popular. Nick Bare made them super popular, and they're out of stock everywhere. That company's burning millions right now. Not burning, but like
Missing.
missing.
They probably shoes have a supply chain behind them that is difficult to
Insane.
make.
And they're hard shoes to make. They're
And
like carbon
Nick
plate
Bare probably
shoes.
made him go viral with his race, and now
Correct. 100%.
everyone wants him. Sold him out.
Correct.
He made him a bunch of money, and they were like, "Shit, we can't produce them
What's
fast
crazy
enough."
is he made a video saying like, "Hey, I can't find these in my size." He put it in his video.
to
And
get
like,
someone to. Oh,
he couldn't find them in his size.
so they
And
made him for him.
no, they just like he found someone, I'm sure. But
Mm.
like, it's kind of fucked up that he made them popular, blew them up, and then he couldn't buy them.
Supply chain's
He
important.
has like a 12.5 foot, which is like pretty big for running shoes. So